I'm Noah with Kreitler Rollers, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your Challenger or Alloy roller set. Your roller set arrived in two boxes, one containing the frame and the other one containing the drums and belt. Unpack the frame first. Identify the right and left frame members. The right can be identified by the serial number just forward of the pivot. Unfold each frame member and lay them out on the ground with the Kreitler sticker facing outwards. Once you've unfolded the frames, line them up in parallel and roughly align the mounting points for the drums. Next, we'll move on to the drums. The three drums are identical, so it doesn't matter the specific location for each drum. For now, just line them up roughly in line with the mounting points of the frame. Go ahead and remove the hardware from the drums and place it aside the frame. This will come in handy later. Next, install the rearmost drum to the left side of the frame. Thread it on only loosely for now. Then do the same for the middle drum. And finally, set up the front drum. But first, move the adjustable front mount to the rearmost position. Next, locate the belt that arrived in the same box that your drums came in. To install the belt, we're going to partially fold the left side of the frame. Slide the belt over the front drum and then the middle drum. Put the belt over the jam nuts for now, not actually in the belt track. Unfold the frame. Now we'll attach the right frame to the drums. Don't forget to reset the front position in the same location you set the left frame. Don't forget to include the washer between the nut and the frame. Now we're going to tighten the drums to the frame. To do so, you're going to need a 5/8 inch box wrench, an adjustable wrench, or a 5/8 inch socket and ratchet like I have here. We're going to start by tightening the right side of the frame with the rearmost drum first, followed by the front, and then finally the middle drum. With the right side of the frame now secured to the drums, we can go ahead and do the same on the left. Again, we're going to start at the rearmost drum, and then the front, and then finally the middle drum. Sometimes the drum tightening process can create a slight twist in the frame, whereby 1 foot of the frame may not be contacting the ground. If this should happen, it's no big deal. Simply have a friend twist the frame while you twist the frame the other way until all feet are contacting the ground. In any case, once you get the bike set up on the rollers, it shall spread out evenly and all feet will contact the ground. With the rollers attached to the frame, now what you're going to want to do is grab your bike and set up the front roller position so that it matches up with the wheelbase of your bike. To do this, simply grab your bike and set it up on the rollers. Note the position of your front axle in relation to the center of the front drum. What you're looking for is having your front drum just forward of your front axle. As you can see with this setup, the front drum is way too far back. So using the adjustable pin system, we're going to move the front drum up probably 5 or 6 locations. If you need to move the front drum more than, say, 2 or 3 slots, one thing that's helpful is bending the frame to relieve the tension off the belt while you reposition. With the front drum repositioned, now check what the relative position of your front axle is with the center of the front drum. To do so, something like a straight edge or a ruler really comes in handy. As you can see, we set this bike up near perfectly. The front axle is just behind the center of the front drum. This is going to lead to a really stable ride. Now, if the axle were in front of the center of the front drum, that would lead to an unstable ride and the bike would be hard to control while you're riding the rollers. You're just about ready to ride, but the final thing you have to do is install the belt on the drums in the belt track. An easy way to do this is to partially fold the frame again to relieve the tension on the belt, and then position the belt in those tracks. Go ahead and unfold the frame and lay it flat again once the belt's located in those tracks. We recommend that after each use of the rollers, you do the same step we just did in reverse. Fold the frame and take the belt off the tracks and relieve all tension. This is going to lead to prolonged belt life. And with that, your rollers are ready to ride. Be sure to check out our other videos covering the installation of our various accessories, some tips for getting started on rollers, as well as some drills that we have created that will help you improve your form and ultimately improve your performance on the bike.